see him twitching. He's directing me to the garbage can.
You think I'm twitching?
You're twitching. I can feel it. There's more. Don't get excited yet. There's more. Don't get excited yet.
Thank you. All right, have a good one, my friend.
Yeah, I'll get the door for you, young man. This is the one you're going to want to see.
Okay.
This is history. I know you're a history man. Not the speaker. I know you're, that's not history. That's just plastic. This is history.
Okay.
This thing's heavy, man. This is off of the bank downtown. He's the guy that I got it from. This is the guy that designed the building. He was one of my neighbors. First bank in Chicago.
So that's all you got is the plaque? What about the money from the bank?
But oh my God, this is gold.
That's what he's
This
looking
is
for
gold.
from here.
Man, and
This
it's
is
probably
gold.
about...
This is definitely gold, he told me.
It's gold.
It's gold, he told me. And this is onyx.
Onyx and gold.
So it's on the front of the
First
building.
Chicago.
This is the guy. This is the guy who was the president of the bank, and he designed the building. And when they sold it to Chase, they gave him the plaque off the front. And he's from Barrington. He lived down my street. That's the they call that provenance on the TV. I watch the shows, man. If you got the provenance, it's like 3 times the value now.
Robert
Yeah,
Banker
Robert.
of the CEO of Chicago Board of Trade.
And of First
So
Bank.
he passed away a
Couple
while
years
ago.
Yeah, and we just did his house, just cleared his house out. He lives on Caesar Lane, and I live on Dane Lane, which is like 25 yards from each other. His kids finally just sold his house because his mother died about 6 months ago.
So what year you think originally this was built?
It was built in the 80s.
80s?
Yeah, it's just like 40 years ago. And it's the building downtown that's the number 1. It looks like a number 1 because it was the
Okay.
first national bank.
I mean, it is cool. The question is
What's it
how
worth
much
in-
it's really worth,
I know.
you know?
I know.
I mean,
Exactly.
it is part of history, but it's not like it came off of a Playboy building. You know what I mean?
understand that, yeah.
So
I just thought it was cool. I thought I'd let you see it and see what you think because you guys know more than I do. But yeah,
I mean, it's definitely part of history of Chicago. It's just like,
yeah, who's gonna want it and who's gonna buy it? But you did.
Why
you need
would
to
you-
tighten that, for
why
sure.
would you want to display this in your man cave? Like one good reason. Why?
Because it looks like a
If you're a
gold bar and it's
trader-
money.
If you're a trader, if you're
Maybe to some kind of banker, yeah, or
Yeah,
Yeah, someone who works downtown on the Board of Exchange or
exactly.
whatever.
you know.
I don't know.
I just don't know what kind of price I could put on it. Meaning like,
Yeah, to sell it. Yeah. I don't know. I got no idea. That's why I brought it to you. You're the expert. You get those every day, I'm sure.
every day they walk in, man.
This is a good one. Is this what is this? Is this brass?
I mean,
What do you think? We can narrow it
look-
down. It's
looking at-
$1.74 a pound right now, isn't it?
this is a plate on top
That's a
for
plate on
sure.
top, yeah.
But on the back, you could tell that it's probably either bronze or brass, probably.
Yeah.
Most likely brass. I mean, it is heavy.
It is heavy.
Very
that's for
heavy.
Damn sure.
So
I got that in a beautiful sculpture. They've got a bird sculpture, but I'm keeping that. It's,
Oh, yeah?
That's from Germany, from like God knows when, 1800s probably. Black Forest.
what about the rest of the stuff?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you finally got some good merchandise, so I thought you'd be happy. I mean, I know what it's like in business when you finally break through and get the good stuff, and I'm like, I'm going to do that for him today. Not only am I going to bring him
today,
history,
I think today you're gonna make my day.
am I going to get enough for a Starbucks? That's all we need to know. This is made by the Amish. I watched the infomercial when I bought this for $200, and I believed it. It heats up the furniture and the walls, so it maintains the heat in the room.
And that's why you brought it to me now.
Well,
you
because
liked it
I-
so much.
I prefer to burn wood because I'm eco-friendly now, so I don't like to use the electricity. I like to just burn the wood that's already fallen down. So I'm
Gotcha.
trying to save the environment by selling it to somebody
Gotcha.
else.
Okay.
I'm all about helping everybody out.
Okay.
You know that. I live to help others.
Me too. Yeah. So I don't know if I should even buy that.
You
because,
should.
know,
It's
I'm selling wood out of the bag there.
I saw one there, which is a smaller cousin of this one, already in the back room. That's got fingerprints on, which means people have looked at it with a view to buy. I can see the fingerprints myself.
Honey, what do you think? What do you think about this?
See,
sign?
look, he loves it. He's like, that is real, man. That's gold. Like, he's like, that's probably 24 karat right there. Look,
He's like,
that's the man who owned it.
she's like, just rob me,
He's
all right?
He's the man that owned it. He owned it. He designed the building. He's very famous.
She's like, stop talking rubbish, just rub me.
Exactly. Yeah.
See, look, straight to it. It's like that test, which is a good thing.
No,
It's like the drug.
she's
It's
like,
like
I'm
the.
out of here.
It's like the dogs, the drugs at the
She's
airport.
she's like, Peter, don't buy
It's like,
this.
find
Don't even, you know.
Find the good stuff. Find the good stuff. See, it's like that's a heated nose. The cats love it for the winter when
The
it's cold.
cats love it. The cats love
I think
it.
you are in the wrong business.
I am.
You want to come and work here behind the counter?
I really would like
He
to.
really
come
could
like
do
this.
that.
I really would.
well.
I had a retail store. Tammy will
Oh,
tell you
he
that.
comes into my
had a-
store and he can like.
She has a store.
Well, plus it's for
I had
women,
a, I had a
so it
store for a long
helps.
time. I sold it 10 years ago.
I'm gonna try to be nice here, and I'm gonna tell
You should.
that I can offer you for everything that you brought me here, including the sign,
Including this $1 million gold sign.
$1 million gold sign.
Well, let's keep under $1 million because I don't want to get any tax problems.
Okay, you got it. So magical number from me would be right here, $55.
$55. Let me add that to my.
And I was thinking 50, but I added 5 just, you know, to make it sound better.
Well, I knew you were going to say that. That's why I wore elasticated shorts so I could pull them down, and you could just get on with it and do what. Just if you want to do that.
It's, you know,
I mean, verbally you're doing it, so if you want to physically
good
do
thing
that's
I got
okay.
my mask on.
Hey, they're clean this week. They're clean this week. Don't worry.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
55, Tammy. I'm glad I'm a religious man. I don't swear or fight anymore. I'm glad I found God. 'Cause if I was in my old life, I'd have been violent by now. It's good. I'm very happy for myself.
And honestly, this is
Honestly,
a cool piece. I don't know.
I think
don't-
you'd like it for yourself. I think you know what, you should put it on. What's the other man's name? I forgot it. He should put it on his yacht. He should put it on his
Adrian's?
boat. Adrian should put it on his boat.
That would sink it.
sink it.
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
he's launching it in the water as we speak.
He's on the water. I
Oh,
figured he'd be
nice.
sailing.
So
Nice.
55. That's US dollars or euros?
Canadian action.
Canadian. No, not
I'll take
Canadian.
pesos. I'm going to Mexico.
I tell you what.
I'll
This is
tell you
what
what.
I'll do. With this,
Provenance.
with this, I'll pay you basically 55 for this.
Okay.
And this, I'm gonna put it out here. I'm
See
gonna
what
put
happens.
some crazy price on it
Okay.
Yeah.
and see what happens.
Okay,
And
let's
if
do
we
that.
make a sale,
Then we do it.
we'll
can
share
do
it
that.
50-50.
That's an
do that.
amazing idea.
Personally,
I
that's
like
brilliant.
that.
Brilliant.
I like
So,
that idea.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay? Awesome.
Good.
We shouldn't be shaking,
I
but
know,
hey,
that's
That's right.
you know.
That's right.
I've not got COVID. I've had AIDS for about 20 years.
Oh,
got
man, this is
COVID.
heavy. So Stuart is a riot, as you guys could see. Very funny guy. This is a very, very cool sign. The question is this even worth any money to anybody? Robert Wilmot, banker and former CEO of Chicago Board of Trade. That was his building, that was his bank, I guess before he sold it to Chase. This thing is probably about 15, 20 pounds, 20 pounds. Very heavy, made out of brass. Maybe I can find a buyer for this. And then a little heater and a little receiver with some miscellaneous speakers. So, but fun guy. Alright, you guys remember yesterday I bought this puppy. Beautiful big vise. Well, it's very rusted, so I'm gonna put a little bit of work into it. A little bit of brush, and then we're gonna apply some motor oil on it. Make it look pretty. I think this should do the trick. It's just a surface rust, lots of surface rust, so I'm gonna definitely got dirty and sweaty, but check this out. 20 minutes of work and this thing is like brand new. Beautiful steel showing. So I cleaned it up with the wheel for about 15 minutes, and now I rubbed it with the oil, motor oil, for about 5 minutes, and this thing is running forward and backward so smooth right now. I can do it with, look at this, with one finger. Before I had to muscle, so a little bit of oil, and look at this thing is flying. Look how nicely it cleaned up. I think I can ask a lot more for this right now. I think I'm gonna put like $200 on this. I want to show you guys really quick this very cool dinky toy that I just picked up. It's like a spaceship. It's actually called, what is it called? It's called Spectrum Pursuit Vehicle. Of course, dinky toys made in England. It's missing the two, there's a launcher in there, you put like 2 missiles in there. So there's 2 kinds of these guys, and most of the time, like these back tracks, they're on them, they're missing. This one I would say is just in okay condition. The one with the bumper up front that it's white, I think it's an older model. This is a newer model. So I think the one with the white front is like 60s, this is 70s. The launcher does close up nicely, and as soon as you start moving forward, I think it opens. Yep, just like that. Then you press this button on top and the door slides out here on the side, and there's a guy sitting right in there. These could be all over the place. It's all about the condition when it comes to these. So this one I priced at $35. I gave the guy $10 for it. But they can go, the earlier ones, and if you got the missiles to go with them and with the white bumper, they can go as high as like $75 to $100. This one probably with the missiles about 50. Without the missiles, I think I priced it right on the money, like at $35. Somebody gives us $30, I'll sell it. Very unique piece though. So Nick is listing this fantastic camera that I picked up yesterday, but Hani of course right away enjoys the box. This is the original box for that camera. Hani, you cannot destroy this box because you know it adds a lot of value. So what it is this Polaroid kit. Color pack camera model 180 kit. Comes with this original Polaroid leather case with all the accessories inside, all original manuals, and this is the camera itself. We got to do a couple things to it because a couple things fell off, and Nick is going to be gluing them right now with crazy glue. Like this side panel fell off, and couple little metal pieces on top, and you could see the old glue on it. So overall in fantastic condition. Look at that valve, it's pristine. Everything on it is pristine, like it was never used. So we're thinking that we're probably gonna put, Nick is doing research right now, but I think, what do we say, $3.99?
Yeah, $3.99 plus shipping.
Yeah, made in Japan. Everything is here, so that's a big deal. A lot of them are selling right around between $200 to $300 without all the accessories and booklets and the case and the original box that comes with Honey, right? So yeah, it's a nice pickup. All right, you guys suggested on yesterday's video that I use this big boy as a mannequin to display jerseys, which is a fantastic idea. Nick, what should we name him? I think he should be Vince. No?
Vince is a good one.
Yeah, I like Vince. Can you turn the music down a little bit?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna I don't know if that Blackhawk jersey will even fit on him. This is, I think, large. Maybe it is extra large. What is this? This is 52. It should, I don't know, might not fit him. So I think his actual, he's sitting like on a 6-inch, 7-inch platform. So right now he's very tall, but I think If I would stand next to him, I'm 6'1", and I think he's probably 6'8". Big dude. All right, so Vince is all dressed up. There was no way we were gonna put that Black Hawks jersey on. It's just too small, and we had to actually remove the arms from this guy. This is against the light here. It's hard to see. But like a basketball jersey, which is, you know, double X here, or 2XL, or maybe even 3XL, fits perfectly. So there we go.